I'm Arthur, I sing and play guitar in Page.
And I'm Lewis, I play bass and sing in Page. It's a mix really, like it's called Young Summer. I guess like the title track is all about summer, being young, hanging out with friends, drinking, having a good time. Some songs about girls, just like a lot of pop punkish topics.
Yeah, it's like fun topics, like
it's just like an upbeat CD really. Just like
also mainly American, like, pop punk.
A lot of bands we've like grown up with as well,
like New Found Glory, like Starting Line, all them sort of guys, like.
Just really like what's been going on, like when we've been on tour, anything's happened, some stories and just things that have happened really, and we just listen to like a lot of bands. Like we don't just listen to pop punk, we listen to like metal and like R&B, just loads of stuff to just try and take bits from everywhere, try and keep it like as broad as we can rather than like pigeonhole themselves into just like one sound.
We don't want to be just like one thing, so like we try and gather like all our influences and just like put it into like what makes Page.
Because like we had a 3-hour drive today and like MP3 was just going like Boys to Men, Celine Dion to like Bring Me the Horizon and just like Suicide Silence. Like anyone who comes like with us is just like your playlist and the most weirdest things I've listened to. But we're just into such like loads of different music. So it's cool. Like everyone like, we will just sit there and it's like, right, has anyone got any ideas?
We don't necessarily like do like stick to our own parts as well. Like sometimes like
the drummer he plays piano as well, so he writes a piano part sometimes, or like he plays guitar, and everyone just like mucks in, and just anyone who's got an idea we just feed off that.
We all just like chip in with like lyrics and just whatever. Like sometimes I'll go away and write lyrics, or Lou will do it, or Sherm, or whoever. Like we just do.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort. We usually just like meet up and like spend like 3 days together. We'll just go around someone's like flat and just chill there. Like I live like in Dover, like by the sea, so it's good to go there as well. Like it's like quiet and go to the beach at night and stuff. Just try different things, different ways of writing, rather than just be pressured into like a 4-hour band practice rehearsal room and see what you can churn out. It's better if we just spend 3 days, you can relax, you haven't got a rush. We've had a lot of member changes after the newest edition.
I've been in the band for a few months. And there's been lots of changes.
We just done loads of touring in Japan, Europe, England. We recorded that in America, like that CD we just released. We recorded it in the States with Playwright Productions. They done the 4 Years Strong, like Rise or Die Trying CD. That was quite a cool experience, like getting to go out there and stuff. And we got like a lot of stuff coming up this year, which we're excited about. We are signed, but to independent labels, but we do a lot of things ourselves. Like we haven't really ever had a manager. We only just started working with a management team now. Like in like the 3 years we've been together, we've always done a lot ourselves as a band. Always like booked our tours and like promoted our tours, paid for everything, and like I guess like that's sort of our thing. We like to like pride on that we always do everything ourselves. Even obviously like our label in Japan helped us to get out there, and like our label in England helped us like get our video on TV and stuff. So they've supported us well. So it's always good to have those guys on board. After didn't get to come. It was amazing. Like each show was like there was at least like 150 people there. Like, which was unreal for us because we just thought no one's going to know us in Japan. Like you walk into a CD shop and our CD was just there. And it was awesome, but it's so strange not knowing like what you're eating. Like we got to the airport and there was dried squid, like instead of packs of crisps, just real squid but dried. And there's just like actual octopus, like you see it, all tentacles and everything, and just eat it as finger food. It's like I just didn't know what I was eating for a week because you can't even read what it says on the packet. No. And I was just like, I have no idea what I'm eating. But it's cool, amazing place. No, we recorded that in America. We're hoping to tour there like later this year.
Yeah, we want to get out to America.
Fingers crossed. But like we recorded that there. We was out there for about a month in Philadelphia, and that was amazing. Very cold there though when we went. But it was just such a great experience. People were like amazing. Everyone we met. So it was great. Definitely want to get out there and tour.
Like live is just amazing. Like we'll sort of like we'll do sound check and we'll just sort of get ready and everything, and then like once we get on stage, that's where like all the energy just comes out. Like so we'll just be sitting around for the whole day, and then once we get on stage, like we just love it.
It's just such an adrenaline rush, especially when you see like people start singing or like getting involved, like clapping and moving around. It just makes it you just feel amazing. So it's really, it's like all down to like the people who come to the show. They make it for us. Like, even though it sounds completely cliche, but we feed off them. The more the crowd go, the more energy we get as a band.
Yeah, when the crowd like gives it something, that's when like we all start getting into it, and it just becomes like a whole different show. Like, it is good. It definitely does like depend on the crowd. Like, we've played some, the crowd like been a bit tame, but like, we still give it some. But when the crowd give it back to us, that's when it all comes alive. That's when it's good. We are planning. We're on tour with a band called like Fantastic. Well, after today, we've got a headline show in Bury St Edmunds tomorrow. They're on tour for another 10 days with like Fantastic.
Really looking forward to it. It looks like those guys were on like Britain's Got Talent, and they've done Peter Andre Arena tour and things, so they like got quite a good fan base. So it'd be good to like get on their show and like make some new fans and just get out there to like bigger crowds and things. Just do a lot more.
And in June, on tour with an American band called The Morning Of. Literally, like, we've just been listening to them like non-stop. And they're coming over to tour with us, which will be awesome. And literally, like, in between that, we're just writing and like
trying to go like into the studio this July, so we can release like a full-length album. It's gonna be our like sort of, before we've just released EPs. We're now going to try and release like a proper like 11-track album. But we've just been like, we started writing like a month ago. We try and make it as good as we possibly can. Start now.
But if
you basically just go on Facebook, which is /page official, there's links to everything there.
I think main thing, bands, just everyone just got to be on the same page.
You just got to like just sit down and write some good songs like that you're all like really feeling, and like because if you don't like them, then you can't expect other people to like them. So you got to like really believe in your music and then just tour as much as you can. Like even if you're playing to 4 people, that's still 4 people who can tell like a friend each, and that's 8 fans. You just got to play anywhere to everyone constantly. Like when we were starting out, we used to do like 250 shows in a year. It was just like we had no money. We were broke. Our van would break down. We'd like eat. We could only afford like beans. We had cold beans, and like we didn't even have money for the tin opener. And one day, like Alex like stole a tin opener in Tesco's, and he got caught by security, and he had to pay for it. And then because he had to pay for it, we had no money to buy the food. So for a whole day, we just had a tin opener and no food. Like times are so can be so hard like, when you're starting out, but you have to like as a band, if you're like all there for each other and supporting each other, then you get over it.
It's literally like four or 5 guys like all on the same page and want the same thing, and it works.
Like you can play like a terrible show to no one, be all bombed out, and then the next day you can play like amazing in like some little town no one's heard of. So you just got to keep going and just like if you hit a wall, just keep going at it, it'll fall down.